Right guys, good afternoon and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Now today we've got a Swedish man who's been meeting women in Thailand and he is about to embark on his first trip to Thailand. So without further ado, let's jump in to hear what this Swedish man has to say. Hello Dan, I have been watching your videos almost non-stop for the last few months. In many of the stories, I can relate to them and fully understand. It is very easy for all of us standing on the outside to see all the red flags. Now, like Charlie Sheen says in the series 2.5 Men,
love isn't blind, it's retarded.
Now that is kinda harsh, but also true. We all have a black belt in hindsight. Now, let's jump onto my little story. That is in 3 parts, or rather 3 wildly different experiences. There are 2 women that live here in Sweden. The first one is younger, has lived here for 6 to 7 years, but still could not speak any Swedish. But she could speak very good English, so we were able to communicate with almost no misunderstandings. We met on the dating app, Badoo, and I fell very fast for her. Small body, cute face. She was showing me a lot of affection and or attention. Well, at least more than most that Swedish women do. But here comes the not so good parts of her, and I can see them now much clearer.
Oh my God. I get it.
She had a bad attitude, talked about money all the time, or what I needed to help her with, drive her to this place or that place, buy food for her and her kids. She almost never gave me any love. Now and again I got hugs and kisses and that was kind of close. She was always irritated. She was not nice to her own children either. But all the time she made you feel sorry for her in some way, feel pity for her, that she needed to be the centre of attention. I would hear about the bad ex-boyfriend this, or needed money for a trip back to Thailand, or ex-husband that. Always something. I tried to keep some boundaries and not say yes all the time, and those times that I said no, she was ultra fast to say that I am not a good man. And this kind of behaviour I did not care for at all. But as myself being blinded, I caved in after a couple of seconds of her looking at me with those huge, brown, deer eyes. You know, the ones that make you melt. And each time I changed my mind and did her bidding, she said, "Good man." Almost like I am being obedient. I did not see it then, but I sure can see it now. Another thing is when I was together with friends, she would call me like crazy. I mean, 10 to 12 times in less than 30 minutes. And when I finally answered or met up with her, she accused me of being with another woman. This lasted for only a month, luckily. And here comes the funny and scary ending. The last time I was at her place, the children were at school and she had a video meeting for her studies. I did the naked man from the series How I Met Your Mother, the thing Barney Stinson did and explained. But for me, it worked.
Okay, big question. What pose will you display your naked man in?
Huh. Oh, that is a big question. I hadn't really thought about it.
I was thinking the Superman.
We had nice aerobics without protection, So the super scary part here was when I was about to finish, she carb-feeted around my waist to hold me in place. And I was totally panic-struck here. But crisis averted. A few days after that, I ended it. Now, the other Thai lady I also met on the app Badu. She was still married to an elderly Swedish man who had moved out, but she had moved out to her boyfriend's apartment. She said that he did not want to have any aerobics with her and that all she did was cook and clean for him. She apparently loved him a lot. But when she didn't get any aerobics, she came to me and had lots of it. And there is nothing more about that story. Now, is it like this for many Thai ladies? They have a husband for security or a green card, and at the same time have a boyfriend that can give them even more, and then even a third man for aerobics or anything else. Now, Dan, I am currently single and I am planning my first trip to Thailand in January, and I already have been talking with loads of beautiful Thai women from the site Thai Cupid. Now, I have said to them all that I will not send them one single baht or anything like that, and that I only want love. Now, with that said, many of them disappeared or said that they were busy. Now, the ones that are left now, I hope are not trying to play the long game and that they actually like me and want real love. I want a future with a cute little Thai lady that adores me, married, life, kids, and still living here in Sweden. So my big question to you, Dan, is how would I get this and where? Or at the very least, what should I avoid? Now, I know bar girls are a big no-no. I know there is no future there. But what course of action should I take?
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, thanks again for a great channel and keep up with the good work. Your knowledge has reached Sweden and I am looking forward to your future projects. Best regards.
This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, this is for fun.
Right, now if you've been watching my channel for quite a while, you would know that I am not living back in my own home country as of yet. So I am not familiar with what goes on, but I've heard a hell of a lot of stories. And the type of women that have gone abroad to other countries, guys have come over on holiday or gone through dating sites or met them at bars and decided to get married and bring them back over to their own home countries. Now, the success rate appears to be quite low, but that's only down to all these stories that I personally hear. So there might be guys on here that have recently brought a Thai woman back to their own home countries and it's been a success. And if it has, please put your comments down below. Now, most of these guys, I'm presuming, meet these women in bars when they're on holiday here in Thailand. They'll meet them on dating sites and so on and so forth. And these women have decided that they're going to go to the new foreign partner's home country. And yeah, if it all breaks down and they've got full-time access and they can be a resident of that country and they can remain without staying with that guy, then yeah, they're going to look for a new guy. And guys, if they've had a life back here in Thailand where they have done freelancing or worked in the bars, then obviously when they get over to a different country, the options are limitless and there's a lot of guys that are willing to spend a lot of money on these women. So I wouldn't find it rare for these girls to play around a lot, but not just for fun, for something that they can generate out of it. And normally when they do something as dangerous as this, They're probably just looking for an upgrade and looking to leave the other guy and get with something bigger and better for them. Now, you're deciding to come over to Thailand, yeah? You put January. Your story was sent to me last year, so it would have been January this year. So you'd have already been over to Thailand and got to learn about what it's like over here compared to what you learned back in your own home country. And if you're looking to find a Thai woman and bring her back to your country to live happily ever after, it's going to be, I would say, virtually impossible to find someone that loves you for you and they are not thinking about what you're going to bring to the party. Yeah, what you're going to do for them. If they're going to leave their beloved country and go to Sweden, what is in it for them? And believe me, it has to be more than love. Now, I'm not saying that love doesn't exist here, but it takes time to grow, especially with a guy that doesn't live here, and he makes it very clear to the Thai woman that he wants to bring her back to Sweden. So she is going to be looking at what she can get from it. And then, yeah, later on down the line, it could blossom into love. But I don't think there's a particular place where you'd have a better chance. I think it's just clear to be very open and honest from the very beginning in regards to the financial aspect of it. Because I think near enough any Thai woman that's interested in a foreigner and moving over to their home country, especially Sweden, they're going to be looking at what they can get from it. But I'm just one man that's giving advice on this channel. So please listen to what other guys say down in the comments, and hopefully there might be a few Swedish men that are watching and listening that have got involved with a Thai woman and want to share their journey with you. Fingers crossed. Now, if you want to share your own Thailand story on the channel, then please take the time out to sit down and type it out and get it sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com, and we will share it on the channel. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, guys. Always try to keep your wallet in your pocket and don't lead any kind of future relationship with money. Guys, be humble, take it slowly, and see how you get on. Best of luck. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.